This is episode number 50, kids. 50. Can you believe it?
I have a fun fact. So
What's up?
We're on episode 50. I don't know if you guys know this, but most podcasts fail within the first 15 episodes.
First 15 episodes.
Yes, they don't even last a year.
Apple now all of a sudden has a rumor that they're bringing out for 2026 a foldable iPhone.
For instance, say you want to install VLC, iTunes. I want to put Google Chrome. You don't want to just do it one by one. You just pick everything you want. You hit download, double click the exe, and it puts it all at once. You don't have to struggle and wait 20 minutes installing each application once at once. This thing is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
So it is really cool. So it's called...
Welcome, community. This is episode number 50, kids. 50. Can you believe it? What's up, Raymond?
I'm here.
Morning.
Raymond, don't call him. He's 50 now. He's that old. Raymond, don't call him Ray. What up, player?
What's up? Morning.
Morning. My guy D Hustle. What up, player?
What up?
Oh man, can you believe it? We got to episode 50.
50, yeah, man.
Yes, man. We've been recording for a minute. And I want. What'd you say?
I have a fun fact. So
What's up?
We're on episode 50. I don't know if you guys know this, but most podcasts fail within the first 15 episodes.
15 episodes.
Yes, they don't even last a year. I just found that out a few weeks ago.
That's what's up.
Not saying we succeeded, but we did make it to 50.
Give us a big round of applause,
Yeah.
D. Come on now. We got to make sure we give a big round of applause. So we're beating the statistics,
yes.
And we're on episode 50. We've been at it for at least 2 years, 3 years now total. I would say we started off with Twitter Spaces,
Right.
And then we moved to audio only.
Has it been longer than that? It feels like it's been longer.
It has, right? It feels a little bit longer. What
So
do
it's
y'all
only
say?
been 2 years?
No, I think it's 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, because we started off with Twitter Spaces first, and then we did season 2 all audio. So if you haven't seen season 2 or heard of season 2, it's on Spotify and all platforms. It's audio only. And then for season 3, which getting us to our point now, we stepped it up a little bit and obviously turned on the camera so y'all can see what we look like and stuff like that. But big shout outs to the whole team. And we'll have some closing words at the end of episode 50. But man, I'm really excited about today's conversation. And can y'all believe it's already December?
It's December.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Holiday season.
Already here.
Hoodie season as well.
Credit cards about to get spent. I'll tell you.
No, that's not even a hello.
Yeah, these
At
like
the end of
yo.
the day, you got to go back and pay that crap.
Yeah, exactly right. And I bet you that list is getting even more steeper than it used to be.
Yep.
Because my son isn't asking for a little Transformer toys no more. He's asking for a full on electric motorcycle bike. Like, yeah. But I don't know how we're going to pull that off. Well, we'll see. But big shout outs to you all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to episode 50. Let me give y'all the quick run of shows so y'all can see what we got going on. This afternoon or today, whatever time you're watching this, we're going to have a special guest come through.
Okay.
Marlene Martinez Dorless from Marvelous Creations. So the wifeys came in and she recorded a quick episode or a quick segment with us. So we're going to jump right into that after I finish out the intro. After which we're going to jump into tech current events with D Hustle, Raymond's Nuggets. Let's give him a little bit of gems right there. Raymond's got some tools that he's going to talk about, and he always got a show. I mean, Netflix, Prime, all y'all need to start sending us is checks, right?
Real
I mean, well, we're giving y'all some really good reviews, and definitely we're going to have a sports section because I know the NFL is fully kicked off.
To a close.
Basketball is already back up again.
Yep.
And then obviously baseball always has some off-season stuff going on. So definitely we're going to queue up the sports section, and then we'll come back around for sponsorship. Y'all know our number one sponsors. We're going to shout her out again, and then we're going to have a closeout to talk about us getting to episode 50, the end of the year, and definitely making sure that we give a big shout out to our community. So what do y'all think about that episode today?
Good.
Yeah. The audience is really, really excited. So let's jump into our first segment here. Go ahead, cue that music up, D. So instead of doing a normal tech talk, what I wanted to do is take some time to give our number one sponsor to our show a special space for her to talk about her business, how she got into the cake business, dessert business, and overall, I'll get a chance to see me, have a chat with my wifey. So big shout outs to Marlene. Let's have a listening. Welcome.
Yeah.
What up, D Hustle?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, player?
Beautiful day today.
Beautiful day in South Florida. The weather's kind of nice and chill.
Park weather.
Park weather?
I feel real good about it right now.
Man, you know me. I'm already got my trench coat out.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I got some
the
shorts
North
and
Face.
a t-shirts on.
No. I need to put on the North Face. It's only like 10 degrees lower than yesterday.
Shoot.
You freezing? Yeah, for sure. The weekend's going to be even more colder. But guess what, audience? We got a special guest for us.
Who we got?
Today. Somebody that's been supporting the show since day one.
Ooh.
Day one. If y'all been watching our show, you know that we have had a segment where we shout out our sponsors throughout the whole show. And we have the one and only Marvelous Creation. Bring her to the stage. Big round of applause. Welcome to the stage, Marvelous Creation, a.k.a.
Welcome.
Marlene, also known as My Love. What's up, baby?
Hi.
Say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome. And this afternoon, what we're going to do is have a quick conversation with you about Marvelous Creations and your contributions to our community, our family, and your company, and all the amazing things that you've been doing. So
Yes.
give us a quick introduction of yourself. Tell us what's your name, where you from, and how you know the tech hustle.
So my name is Marlene from Marvelous Creation, and I'm Bobby DFL wife.
Shout out to that.
Woo!
18 years.
And I'm D Hustle's sister.
Biggest shout out right there.
You see how he couldn't miss his moment, right? We had to rewind the whole thing to go back and redo it again.
Yes.
But big shout outs to you, my love. Thank you so much for pulling up to the show.
You're
like you
welcome.
said, Marvelous Creation is you make treats, you make cakes, you make desserts.
Yes.
You service from Palm Beach all the way down to Miami-Dade.
Miami.
Anywhere and everywhere. And you also want to do some shipping stuff soon, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So to kind of kick us off here, tell us, how Marvelous Creation got started and what made you get into the cake business?
Well, I've been in the cake business for a long time.
I know, you're a veteran.
My mother dragged me into, she used to sell pots and pans, and she used to drag me to her shows. I think I'm too far.
There we go.
And my job was to make a pineapple upside down cake on the stove.
On the stovetop.
Showing the pots can be used on the stove pot.
Yeah.
So that was my job when I used to go with her and obviously wash the stuff. And then I always liked Cooking Channel, Food Network Channel. But when I had my daughter, I ordered her cake for her first birthday, and it was an arm and a leg. And I was like, hold up, I could do that.
Yeah.
So I started taking classes at Michael's and practicing and doing night classes, and
Before you know it.
Started making desserts for work and putting them on the table, and everybody kept saying Marvelous Creation, Marlene's Creations are coming this week, and bam.
Before you
Shout
know
out
it.
to that. Shout out
It's
to
like
that.
15 years.
Yeah. I also want to add that while they were doing upside down cake, I was the tester. So,
Yes, everybody was my testers.
Darwin's like, yo, I'm going just so I can taste the cake,
I
right?
had we have a lot of kids in my family, so
Yeah.
there's a lot of practice.
For sure.
So I started doing every one of their birthday cakes and asking them what they want and trying to see what they like. So that's how it started.
I know. And let me tell you, 15 years ago, I remember when we had Tatiana's party. A big shout out to Sunshiner. What's up,
Tati's
Sunshiner?
18.
I know. She's 18 now. But when we go way back when you first got that cake.
She was one, so
she
it was
was
18 years ago.
Oh, my bad. Womp, womp, womp.
unbelievable, bro.
I don't even know the timeline anymore.
She was 1 year old, and I got a 3-tiered Winnie the Pooh fondant cake. And I was like, wow, how much?
How much was the price? How much was the price for the audience out there?
It was $120.
Yeah.
18 years ago, and I was crying over that.
Yeah. But you also seen an opportunity because you was like, yo, I can do it myself.
Well, I like the decorating and playing with the fondant and
Yeah.
buttercream. And I was like, oh, let me just try. So second birthday, and I did all the cakes. Never went back.
You can see out of the two of us who's the most creative one. Because
That'd be me.
I'm not creative. I can't even put outfits together. And thank you for letting me borrow your shirt.
You're welcome.
I'm representing
beautiful shirts. Beautiful shirts.
Yeah. Let me see your shirt. I like the black one though.
So we got white and black just in case anybody needs to order one. We're here.
Yes, I will be having other colors as well.
Look
and other phrases as well.
She's already using the platform to its full potential.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's level up. So if we go back to Tatiana's 18 years ago, that first cake,
yes,
I do recall you was, number one, really taken back by how much you were charged, but also how creative you could be.
Right.
So let's talk about some of the coolest cakes or projects that you've worked on. You got any on the top of your mind?
On the top of my mind, no. I've made a lot of cakes.
I think you've made over, you say maybe 500? Maybe more?
I don't know. That's
yeah,
a lot. That's
a lot. That's a lot.
Cakes and desserts, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. My first cake that I carved was for my son. I did it's not on there though.
It's not.
Oh,
we're pulling up, just for the audience to know, we're pulling up her IG account. You'll see the link in there.
It's way, way in the bottom. I did a llama cake for my son and carved it out. For his. What was that?
Oh, the llama cake. I remember that. That was from what's that game he used to play all the time?
Fortnite.
Yeah. She actually made a mini size llama that we cut into it, and then it had some stuff inside of it.
It had like a surprise. You know how the llama has.
Yeah.
It's like a piñata.
Yeah, I really like that one. Also, another cake that I like. Big shout outs to Swaggy P, Joseph.
I did a Hennessy bottle cake.
A freaking Hennessy bottle. I mean, a big bottle, and it was good. It was really good though.
What
did
else?
A strawberry shortcake cake also?
I did strawberry shortcake. I did strawberry shortcake. Cheesecake cake for Soraya.
Oh yeah, big shout outs to Soraya.
I like your cake pops. That's one of my things to go when I go to her house. I like to steal one of her cake pops, even though she don't know about it. I'm telling you guys now live.
I know about it when I start counting them, and then
exactly.
I'm like missing like 2 or 3 of
when
them.
inventory's missing.
Now you know. Now you know.
Yeah, and I'm doing little cake pops, and now I started doing mini trays so everybody could taste the different flavors.
Yeah. And of the trays, I really like the tres leche one.
Yes,
shout out to tres leches out there.
Oh my gosh!
So I do the mini tres leche trays, and then I do an actual big tres leche.
Yeah.
What are the ones that you do on the cup?
Those are the cake jars.
Cake jars.
Cake jars and trays are pretty much the same, except the jars is more to go.
Yeah.
But the jars would be for shipping purposes.
Okay.
So you see,
we're shipping.
Yeah, facts. Holla at us.
Or pretty much like a lot of people like the aesthetics of how the desserts look.
Yeah.
So they'll get jars just to make it look like that. A lot of people get desserts for the looks.
Yeah.
But looks cost money.
Yes, they do. So another part of our journey, because our family lived in San Francisco for a good minute, probably like almost 7 years we lived there. Was it about 5 to 7 years?
About 6 years.
About 6 years. And during that time, you definitely doubled down on making cakes even more, right?
Yes.
So you worked at a cake store. What was that cake store called?
Treats by the Picky Eater.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to them.
Nikki Baker started it.
Yeah.
And I was the head designer and she was the head baker. That kind of taught me the ins and outs of the business side.
Yeah.
She had a little storefront and, it was kind of like my little storefront.
Yeah, you was holding it down there.
I worked there from 8 to like 3, and then it was kid time. I also did PTA with my kids, so that's where I also, every PTA meeting, I did some type of dessert.
Yeah. They used to love when you used to come to the PTA meeting. You always brought something with you.
Made something. Even if I bought it sometimes or doctored it up, or I usually made it, but.
Yeah.
Yep.
They love that. Yeah, I really enjoyed our time in San Francisco because it was an opportunity for you to, like you said, test out the business, working with, Nikki and her bakery, and definitely being able to bring it back here to South Florida because after our time in San Francisco, you come back to South Florida and you're still running them things, right?
Yep. Same thing. When I moved here, I actually officially started the business.
Yeah. That's when the Marvelous Creations LLC became official.
Yes.
Yeah, big shout out to you.
2018.
Big shout outs to you.
But yeah, in California, I also did Cake for Kids. It was an organization that did cakes for foster kids, kids in the hospitals.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed doing that because the kids all love cakes. And
Yeah.
seeing the design that you make, and they get all happy.
Yeah. Did we have one come to the house one time to pick up a cake?
In California, I delivered them all. When I moved here, I tried to look for the same organization, and they didn't really have one like that. They have they had Icing Smiles. So Icing Smiles here in
Big
Florida,
shout outs to Icing Smiles.
I mean, they are nationwide.
Yeah.
But they're more for kids that are in the hospital.
Yeah.
So we call them, we're like their icing angel. So they get like an angel cake, or they get like a regular decorated cake.
Yeah.
It's like a St. Jude?
Kind of, yeah.
Just like a St. June, yeah.
So they'll let me know the kid and any allergies and, what flavor they like, any, like, if they can't have this, if they're allergic to this.
Yeah.
And, like, if they want a cake, purple cake, or there was one that was a Harry Potter fan.
Yeah, that was a Harry Potter one.
So when you make the Icing Smiles, it's either a decorated cake or a dream cake.
Yeah.
Dream cakes are bigger and decorated, maybe 3 tiers, molded. The regular cakes are just, you can make whatever you want as long as you go by their guidelines. So I did a 3-tier cake with all the Harry Potter people or whatever teachers and the frames, and then what's the guy's name?
Who?
The white hair.
Oh,
teacher,
Professor.
Whatever, the main guy.
I can't remember. I'm so embarrassed now.
The main guy, he loved him, and he had like the little stand in front of him with the eagle. I mean, not eagle, the owl.
Yeah.
So I did that 3D-ish, and so I also have a edible printer, so I'm able to print edible, pictures and, make it come to life.
Yeah, that was amazing. That cake right there, it put so much joy in that young boy's eyes when he came by to pick it up. So we kind of had it set it up at the house. His mom came by to pick it up. We were all dressed up, in our Marvelous Creation shirts.
So excited.
Oh my gosh, when he seen the cake, first of all, he didn't even realize it was a real cake. And then he was like, is this real? Can I eat these things? It was like, yeah, everything on there was definitely edible, and he really enjoyed it.
Yeah, he did. I did another one for Hot Wheels. He wanted a big tire cake, so I did a tire on the bottom and then put all the cars on top. That one was nice also. I mean, I pretty much love their faces.
Yeah.
That's my whole...
You see why I married her? She got such a great spirit, She's definitely always looking to give back.
I believe everybody should be celebrated and
for sure.
Have a nice creation made for them.
By Marvelous Creation. No plug. Look at the link below. All right, my love. So in terms of our podcast, you have been someone that has supported us since day one.
Day zero.
Give her a big round of applause. And definitely the journey itself, we couldn't have done it, myself and D Hustle, without your support. So I wanted to say thank you so much for holding it down with us, definitely allowing us to use your name and brand, because it carries very far whenever we say
and feeding them
and keeping us very well fed with treats. I do
food as well.
Yeah, she's very talented, very talented. But in terms of podcasting, and more or less your inspiration to our journey. So, what advice would you have for us as we go on to 2025, as we continue to grow this podcast here?
For Tech Hustle?
Yeah, for the Tech Hustle.
Just keep growing, keep doing, keep moving.
Yeah.
Keep doing y'all.
I appreciate you. Big round of applause for her. Thank you so much for that, my love.
It would be Mar.
Titi Mar. Big shout outs to Kobe. Kobe gave her a new name now.
Titi Mar.
And also big shout outs to Mel. She just dropped another little jit. What was it, Cayenne?
Cayenne Mateo.
We're going to have the conversation about Mel about that.
But now I have more kids to do cakes for. So I love doing it. Also, my nephew Kai.
Yeah.
He's the Roomba master.
Yes.
And requested a Roomba cake.
I remember that one.
For his 5th birthday.
Yeah.
And his 4th birthday, he requested a cake with a vacuum on top. So I kind of like doing all their cakes, and I asked them what they want. I try to make it, and they just love it. I'm the favorite.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
I think I'm like
Don't be a hater.
Titi Mar,
Yep.
Titi Mar. That's all they say.
Yep.
Titi,
I love it.
Titi.
I just love to see it. Everybody likes it. Everybody enjoys it. I did for my nephew Jordan.
Yep.
Did a Lego. It was, what's that game again? Fortnite.
Fortnite. Yep.
He's the plain one. He likes just chocolate, but he enjoyed. I let him help me decorate.
Yeah.
So he made his own bomb and his bullets. And he made his little Legos and put it on the cake, and he was good with that.
Man, you giving our nieces and nephews a lifetime of experience here, that they get to create their own, and then also see it come to fruition. I'm telling you, she is amazing. She, number one, when you see what she first starts off with and then what she ends up with, I'm blown out of my mind every time you do what you got to do. And definitely want to inspire y'all to go to her Instagram page, go to her website, www.marvelouscreations.com, and you will see all of her great, amazing work. And if you
want to inquire, you can orders at marvelouscreations.com.
There we go.
I would write back quicker than a DM and quicker than social media. Because it gets lost in the...
And the massive amount of followers.
Well, I have a lot of requests, so I try to keep, there's requests on Facebook, there's requests on Instagram, there's requests on the email, so I try to keep them all in the email so that I can...
Yeah.
And it's all fresh. It's all fresh.
Yes, I kind of believe, like, it shouldn't be frozen. I set myself up for more work because I'll make the cake the week of. Then I have to decorate it, so I'm like, I work on great under pressure.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. For sure.
Sometimes I try to plan it out, but it doesn't work ahead of time.
When she's up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, she's there making the call.
I'm the night owl.
Yeah. Night crawler. That's what I call her.
Yes, I work best after 12. What was that animal that we had? Gremlins. Don't feed me after 12 because I'm just go.
Oh my God.
I literally have to remind you need to go to sleep now.
Yeah. So in terms of balancing business and family, I know it's not easy, and definitely want to, first of all, give you a big shout out for, continuing to run your business and do your thing, but also supporting the family. So how do you balance all of that?
That's a great question. I stay up late.
She does it after hours?
I do after hours. My priority is the family, picking up my son, my daughter.
Well, she don't need to be picked up no
not
more.
Anymore, but
she's 18 now.
Yeah, that's my I plan around the house. I plan around my son. I plan around the stuff I have to do, hence why I'm up late at night working. But I work better when it's quiet. The hardest part is sharing the space with everybody.
Yeah.
Because there's a kitchen, and my kids like to cook and eat. And
they like to be in the scene.
They like to be all in the kitchen, and I can't really have them in there while I'm working. I can, but legally I don't like to.
Yeah.
Some people are allergic to things, so that's the hardest part. I had a family of 4 that, moved in while their house was being built. I think that was D Hustle.
Congratulations, D Hustle.
Congratulations, D Hustle.
there.
So it was easy because I planned around it. It was hard as far as I had to cook. So everything I started late. I started baking late. I pretty much moved everything to after 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
But that's how I kind of gauged. Usually Mondays I buy all the stuff. Tuesdays I start making buttercream.
She's running a business, y'all.
And Friday you could barely get to me.
Yeah. And then
Saturdays is deliveries. And
that's where I come into work,
I put him to work.
Doing some deliveries.
So it's a family affair. If my son is just sitting there watching TV, he's building a box.
Yes.
If my daughter's just there, she's going to help me take the picture or set it up for me.
She's a creative designer.
Yeah, and Bobby, I make him do deliveries and help me with that.
And wash dishes.
And the dishwasher.
Yeah. Yep. I've washed enough dishes for more than 10 lifetimes.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's 10 more to go.
Awesome. Well, one of the things that I want us to get close to the end of our conversation here is kind of inspiring those that are looking to get into entrepreneurship and maybe even pursue something around, cake and desserts and stuff like that is what lessons have you learned that you like to share with others pursuing, this passion and this skill set?
It's a lot of lessons that I've learned, like be organized, focused, prepare for things. A lot of things that I've learned is don't compare yourself to other people, because a lot of people have different talents. And although you think like, oh, they're doing great, they might not be doing that great.
Yeah.
Get out there, network. I'm trying. I'm getting there.
Feature on podcasts like she's doing right now.
Yes, I'm trying to get out there. I'm not in front of the scenes. I'm behind the scenes. Bobby's in front of it.
I like when the cameras turn on. You know how your boy is.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much. Inspire people. Go out there, do what you do. There's always somebody that's watching. Although you think nobody's watching, there's people watching. Post your stuff.
Yeah.
Like they tell me, get in front of the camera. I'm still working on that. But yeah, put my stuff out there, whether I think it's not good or not, or, there's always somebody. You always have a customer. Some people might not be your customers, but other people will.
Yes, for sure. And thank you so much for those words of inspiration. We're coming to the end of our conversation here. So Marvelous Creations, Marlene, thank you so much for pulling up to the podcast here at the Tech Hustle.
You're welcome.
I told you it wasn't going to be that bad, baby. Like,
okay.
You over here being stressed out. Like, she didn't know how much fun she's going to have.
I know how much fun I was going to have. I don't do good with this.
She's like me. We don't like to be on camera.
Yeah. The D-Hustle's in the cut, right?
I go blank. That's the problem. I just go blank.
No, you did an amazing job. Again, thank you so much for pulling up. And thank you for being a sponsor and supporting us since day zero.
Yes.
Marvelous Creation has held us down.
We'll have some Tech Hustle treats coming soon.
Yes, for sure. They for sale though. They ain't gonna be for free. Right?
That's your business.
But as always, thank you so much, Marvelous Creations. Keep doing what you're doing. We're gonna have you as a sponsor come 2025 too, right?
Yeah.
You gonna hold us down?
Yeah.
I appreciate you always.
Some desserts.
D Hustle. Any last words, player?
No, sir.
Yeah. Keep up the hustle, right?
Banana pudding.
That's D Hustle's specialty.
D Hustle is my banana pudding person when I don't have no time. I'm like, yo, can you make this? Yeah. That's his job.
Yeah. The holidays are coming up soon.
We make it happen.
D Hustle always makes it happen. So I want to say thank y'all so much for tuning in this small segment. Big shout outs to our sponsor, Marvelous Creation. Give her another big round of applause. And thank y'all so much for the continued support. This is coming to the end of the year for us in terms of our last episodes. 2025 is right around the corner. We have a whole new lineup. We're going to have even more sponsors pull up. And definitely, as always, we really appreciate your support. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends about us. We're building a community. D Hustle, as always, thank you, sir.
Anytime.
All right, man. Holla at your boy is BobbyD. All right, welcome back from that quick segment.
Finish out.
Yo, I hope y'all enjoyed the conversation I had with Marlene. Big shout outs to Marvelous Creations. If you're here in South Florida, and I'll give her another spot at the end for sponsorship, make sure you check out our website, www.marvelouscreations.com. Come to the Tech Hustle. You'll find a link to our sponsors. But in general, she's doing some really cool things for the holiday season coming up. And definitely, if you're looking for your treats, you have a Christmas party or any type of event coming up throughout the year, holla at my wifey, Marvelous Creations. So big shout outs to her. Give her a big round of applause.
Shout out to Marvelous Creations.
Yeah. If you haven't had her creations yet, you got to get one. Everybody in the family really appreciates her contributions, and she's a creator. She's very artistic with her skill sets. And sometimes I'd be asking myself, where did my kids get this, style from, or their ability to look at, really cool design? They didn't get it from me. They definitely didn't get it from me. I'm wearing all black. I can't even put clothes together. Big shout outs to Big Boy, Sunshiner. We definitely appreciate all y'all contributions. And yeah, man, that's the fam for sure. So we got D Hustle coming up next with Tech Current Events. What's up, player?
What is going on, gentlemen?
Yeah.
So we have, first of all, happy Black Friday. If you guys haven't bought anything for Cyber Monday also.
Cyber Monday, Black Friday.
Black Friday, Cyber Monday. There's a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Special bulletin today is going to be Samsung, Apple, and Tesla.
Ooh.
All right.
What's up first?
First, we're going to have this beautiful Galaxy Z Flip Fold 7. And basically what they're doing is just getting more upgrades. What are they doing, for example? A bigger screen.
A bigger screen.
No idea what we need a bigger screen here for. Let me put this on here on the beautiful
Discord.
podcast Discord here, so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Oh wow, look, we still got that old D-Wade thing going on there, but that's another subject. So these Samsung Galaxy Z Flip and the Galaxy Z Fold 7 are getting bigger screens.
Man.
And for some odd reason, they're going to be 6.5, and then the other one is going to be 8-inch foldable for these phones. Now, here's my question to you guys. Are these phones or tablets?
I was just about to ask the same question,
bro.
bro.
Get that. It's supposed to be a mobile device. These things are getting so big now. Like, I hate carrying stuff in my pockets.
For sure.
And that is just,
How big do we need these phones, bro?
I don't know. It's almost as if they're trying to move into that medium spot between the phone and a tablet, like right in the middle. But I like Raymond says, it's literally like you take a pizza and fold it in half, right? And that's basically what it feels like you're carrying around with you.
Are we gonna start carrying our own TVs on the side and everything? It's just where it's basically it's going to be. I mean,
this is
just ridiculous.
It's almost like the old school boombox, right? We're going to be walking around with these TV screens attached to the side of our faces. That's going to be crazy.
That's crazy. I mean, we don't need these big, humongous screens. And then, I don't know, man. These bigger screens combined with potential bigger battery and a Dragon 8 Elite chip also that's going to be a little bit more powerful and enjoyable to use.
They're going to have a better CPU on it, huh?
Exactly. Comparing from the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip in use on current generation foldable phones for Samsung.
Yeah.
I get it.
But
shit. That's just big, man. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
What do we need these big gadgets for?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's just what I'm saying with Android and Samsung. Like, I don't know.
I'm waiting for Apple to do something like that. Actually, low key, I think I may have seen something. I don't mean to throw tech current events off.
That's fine because my next subject, Apple, now all of a sudden has a rumor that they're bringing out for 2026 a foldable iPhone.
What?
Wow.
I put it on Discord here for you guys can see a little bit more exactly what's going on. So I guess Apple said, hold on, I don't want to be left behind.
Yeah.
Everybody's jumping on this foldable phone.
Gosh.
Let's go and make one.
Yeah.
Again. What was that again? I don't think you hear it. There it goes right there.
That's how D feels about it.
This snap. Go ahead.
Question for you, D, or about, have any of you guys seen like the foldable phone in real life? Or
I haven't. No, I take it back. We saw it when we was at Black Men in Tech conference, didn't we? Do you remember that guy that was selling the shoes?
No, that was like
a flip one that opens like that. So you're talking about folding its own, like that? No, I haven't seen one of those yet. You seen one, D?
I seen it.
Yeah.
It's compared. I don't know if you guys seen. Have you guys seen the Apple Pro Max? It's almost like it. Just a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
And it's foldable.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't trust it though. You know why? Because the screens itself, over time, you constantly folding it back and forth, folding it back and forth.
Right.
Imagine how easy it's going to be to break these things. I don't know about that.
I don't get the appeal. So
yeah.
Well, again, it's a rumor. Apple says. I mean, we in iPhone 16.
Yeah.
And we haven't even seen the foldable phone. Actually, we haven't seen the smart glasses that they said that they were going to take out.
D-House was like, I'm calling you out.
Also, we haven't seen that ring that is supposed to be coming out. Apple, talk to me. What are you guys doing?
2025, D's on you.
I'm catching on to your spiel.
Oh, my gosh. D said, y'all been released too many releases, or actually they're like news release speculations. Too much.
Kind of failing on the innovation department now.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if they're trying to bring back. Do y'all remember back in the days those Razor phones, the Motorola Razors that used to fold up and be the smallest?
Actually, they do come out here and there. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but it's like a limited release.
Yeah,
if you get them, you get them. If not, you have to wait for a couple more years, and then it'll come back out again. Then same spirit all over again.
It seems like they run that same show.
I'd rather wait for T-Mobile to bring that flip phone, the Sidekick out. You know, that's classics right there.
That is a classic. Actually, let me tell you a story real quick. I remember the first time when me and my wife were dating. Darwin was the techie guy at the house. He always had the push phone, the and or Nextel. Yeah. And when the flip came out, he was one of the first ones to grab it. I was like, "Yo, what the heck is this? Is this the new era? This is the new generation?"
Yeah.
D has just always been up on tech, bro.
It reminded me of my old BlackBerry. I don't know if you guys ever had.
I was going to ask you, did you have a BlackBerry?
I had a BlackBerry and all that, so I said, you know what? I had to get rid of the BlackBerry, and I was just that guy, man. Every new phone came out, I had to have it.
Yeah.
Now I'm still stuck on a 12.
I'm on an 11.
You know.
But ask him what version his wife got, though.
Oh yeah, she got the 16. She got the 16. She doesn't like to get left behind.
Yeah.
She needs 2 years or more, if not
advance, further ahead.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
what's going on?
That's hilarious.
It's crazy, but yeah, I don't know what's going on. But did you guys hear? Here's my next subject. Did you guys hear that 8 million Android users were hit by spy malware loan apps in Google Play?
Oh wow,
8 million?
8 million people. Let me put that here in Discord.
I'm surprised the group chat, the goons didn't say anything. They're always going at it about us iPhone users suck. We need to get we get infected and all that. That's interesting. Wow,
spy loan malware.
I didn't hear about that.
So these basically is potential unwanted program applications on social engineer tactics to trick users into providing sensitive information, granting extra mobile app permissions. Basically, what that does is that it can lead to extortion, harassment, and financial loss. Security searchers saying.
Wow.
That is crazy.
That is
8
crazy.
million people?
8 million, bro. Yeah.
Wow.
And they're getting the juice. Like if they're looking taxes, finances type stuff, and people just, give it up easily, I mean, that's really going to open up some crazy doors.
No offense to my Android users, but does this happen on Apple phones? Apple users, really? I mean,
it's getting there.
Well, technically, before they release it to the store, so this is Google Store or Apple Store, there's supposed to be some security protocols that they run because you can't just install anything, right? You have to go through their store platform.
Correct.
So I think it's like a twofold failure in the store, scanning and validating these type of things, especially impacting 8 million people. But the second thing here is like, Google didn't do its job because it just has too many users of their platform that they need to have more security involved, in my opinion. So, yeah. But and I think there's more Android users than Apple users, aren't there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes.
So yeah, it's bedrock for them to go and dive
everybody's switching from Apple back to Android.
Yep.
And you know.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
not
You
mad
reported
at
that too. Yeah. That's wild.
It is what it is. Change the phone. That's all you guys need to know is change the phone.
Yeah.
Change the color. All you guys are doing is the sizing. Mm-hmm. Let's be realistic. Sizing, screen, and the color.
Yeah.
That's all you guys doing.
Yeah.
I get it.
They failed that innovation years ago. The iPhone has not changed for the last 5-6 years.
True.
Or more.
6 years? You're talking about maybe 16 years. I don't know what's going on here. It's the same phone.
D's been tracking for a minute, bro. But it has been technically the same phone. And also, I want to say to the viewers, because I know I have some Apple employees that watch this show. We ready for y'all to talk to us, and we can give y'all some ideas on what y'all can work on, what y'all can do better. Holla at the Tech Hustle. We here to support y'all.
Fuck that. Invite me over. I got a lot of creative shit that we need to start doing.
He wants to be invited to those meetings where we're talking
meetings.
about research and design.
I got a lot of crap to say, a lot of freaking sizes, technology, different. Bro,
he said I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, so I want to give a congratulations right now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you guys know, ChatGPT turned 2 years old today.
2 years old, ChatGPT?
Yep.
Wow.
And now AI, chatbot, has changed scientists' lives. All right, 2 years that's been released to the public, has been using polished to academic writing, reviewing scientists' literature, and writing code to analyze data. Chatbots, which has been widely since November 30th, 2022, is now making scientists more productive.
Wow.
That's great.
Congratulations. Give him another round of applause. 2 years in for ChatGPT, OpenAI's chatbot. And it is definitely, and if y'all haven't been watching the show, y'all know this is a top subject for us. It has really been an impactful 2 years, in my opinion, to the field of engineering, but also it looks like science and research too. So big shout outs to what they got going on. I can't believe it's only been 2 years. Like we've had so much things accomplished, and now they have another version of GPT coming out soon. And then you have all these other platforms like Anthropic's, Google's Gemini, even, Meta's Llama's open source models themselves are very, very compatible to even, the newest ChatGPT version out there. So, man, the industry is moving so fast. And the only thing I got to say is keep following along because we're going to keep reporting it. And yeah, congratulations to ChatGPT, 2 years.
Yeah. Congratulations. And last but not least, Tesla.
What's up with Tesla?
Updated on their vehicles have included Apple Watch app and a fart prank.
What?
I'm going to give it that shout out for the Apple Watch, but I guess Tesla don't have nothing else to do but to make a fart prank. Let's be realistic here. Have you updated your... you got the fart prank on there?
My son uses that in the car. This is Elon being a troll.
Wow.
So we were in the Tesla a few weeks ago, and he was doing the fart sounds and kind of harassing his sister, telling Angie stop farting.
Yeah.
And she had no clue that it was Justin kind of messing. It was Justin. Yeah, so that's Elon being a troll. That's cool, though. It's on the watch now.
Wow.
Yep. Wow. So now you're able to see your Tesla on the watch. You're able to see the mileage. You're able to see if your trunk or your car is open, et cetera, which is good. But wasn't Elon was going to make his own phone?
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
really?
Tesla. There was going to be a Tesla phone.
There's going to be a Tesla phone.
This guy wants to put his fingers in everything. Did you hear what's the newest thing he's trying to do now? Video game company.
Oh, actually, yeah, I heard that through his XAI company, right?
Yeah, so he wants to make video games great again.
Wow.
You're able to play video games in the Tesla right now.
You can, yeah. I got to get some controllers for mine. So you literally can play video games in it right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I mean, the newest update now is you're just farting. I mean,
yeah, that's the thing for me. Is like, how innovative is this right here? It's just like, what are they reaching for straws or something like that? I don't know.
We got to ask Tesla users.
Yeah. That's just Elon being a troll.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. That's funny.
But yeah, that's good. That's good news. I mean, you guys able to compare it to your Apple Watch, which is good. I'm amazed Elon hasn't made an Apple Watch yet.
Me too.
So
I mean, he's soon to make everything. I mean, that's the reason why when he bought Twitter, he was like, "Hey, we're going to make all apps or make everything on this platform." So
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe the fart was the first one up.
So to me, if he becomes a little bit more creative, I consider him as the Tony Starks.
Yes.
Of
tech.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of our era.
But he's not a playboy. But yes, he's a Tony Starks of tech.
Definitely his tech is killing it. I got to give him that. So.
I mean, I'm waiting for that little screen that you can just go speak to Jarvis and start making stuff. I mean, you already got the humanoid
the robot.
up there, robot.
They're human.
Whatever happened to that dog that used to be?
The one from the labs. There was one.
That was from Amazon, wasn't it?
Amazon had one.
It failed.
Did it fail?
It didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. You know, low key, I think they're going to be using that stuff for military use, bro. The way that I seen some of the work that they were doing is like maybe it might come over there before we get it. But I don't think I'm spending. How much do you remember? How much
it's from 20 to 30 grand
for the robot, right?
Yeah. Shout out to that. I'm just gonna get it when it's on sale. So once it hits on sale, I'll definitely go ahead and
how much do you think they would sell a dog, that little dog then?
A dog like that, maybe like it shouldn't be that much, 5 to 10 grand.
5 to 10 grand?
At least. I mean, it's big, it's double sized.
Yeah.
The humanoid. The dog is like God knows how long, but you can kick that crap.
Yeah, I've seen those videos of them kicking it and ultimately testing out. They're not really kicking dogs, okay? So please, if you are a dog lover,
don't get twisted.
No, he's more or less. They are more or less testing out its stability and is able to rebalance itself if it does encounter a kick like that. So,
I don't understand.
But yeah, I don't know what they have and what they're creating next. It's kind of a little confusing for me on their pathway forward. Meaning robotics, Tesla, and everything that they're working on. So
I mean, why don't you do like a laptop or a nice little projector or bring out that phone. I mean, there's a lot of rumors. You're acting like Apple right now. All right, let's come on now.
And yo, another news that I heard is Chinese EV market is chasing Tesla. Oh, yeah. So they're definitely need to come up with something else and be innovative in other lanes, because once those EV cars get over here in the States, let's say a Tesla costs, let's say $24,000, those same EV cars with some of the same features only cost $10,000. So they're coming for Tesla's throat. So
yeah, they're definitely killing it.
Yeah, I'll just be mindful. We were looking for all this innovation. You talk a lot of talk, Mr. Musk. Let's make it happen. But you know what his biggest challenge is going to be? Because this next 4 years, he's going to be full-on government type stuff, batting for Trump. So
correct. We'll
see how it all plays out.
Yep, I'm sure it won't help his companies at all.
Yeah, I mean, how many companies does he run?
Yeah.
Like 5, 6?
Right.
Yeah.
And last but not least, man, I don't want to get into debt with this here, but Nissan, I don't know if you heard about Nissan's almost filing for bankruptcy.
Nissan,
yeah.
Wow.
Nissan data breach impacts 53,000 employees.
Car company, Nissan?
Car company, yeah.
The heck?
Yeah, and so shout out to Nissan for making a beautiful cars.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys get back on the program, and I'm expecting Nissan to come out with a big bang.
Yeah.
But let's see what happens. But other than that, that's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ready.
Yeah.
For these nuggets.
Oh, that's what we got up next. What's up, Raymond? Don't call him Ray Ray. What's up with your Playboy?
Gentlemen? What's up? Whipping out my phone. I don't have my laptop, so
look at this guy.
Unbelievable.
This guy. It's cold outside, so
he brought the mouse for no laptop. What kind of shit is that?
That's his.
Guy.
Actually, that's the laptop that's important. Is the work one, quote and unquote.
So. All right, how you guys doing?
We chilling, man.
Good.
Enjoying the weather?
Oh, I hate this weather.
I love it.
I need to invest in a like one of those warm blankets, those electric blankets.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, so he wants to get electrocuted.
Yeah, you know.
All right,
you know how many freaking fires those things has caused?
Really?
Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, never mind then. Damn, because the heater is like, oh man,
it's not hot enough.
Yeah, I hate this weather.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, let me just make a note. In Florida, it's about 65 degrees, and Raymond says he can't do it. So hopefully y'all not laughing at him in the process.
Floridian, born and raised. I hate this weather.
So what's up, Playboy?
Yeah, what's up, guys? I got a couple nuggets here for you. First up is, you guys, we all are in tech. We're always on websites and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And if you're constantly, have you ever had like where you're constantly being harassed to sign up for this website and you don't want to put out your personal email address?
Yeah.
So, for example, don't judge me, but I do have a burner phone on my phone. It's like a software phone.
Raymond.
Whoa.
Yes, don't ask me why.
Wow.
It's a
deal making out here, bro.
Raymond's covering his tracks, bro.
So it's a burner phone. I delete it, reinstall it, but each time you reinstall it, you got to put an email address on there. So I have this cool website where I'm always struggling. I've used all of my kids' email addresses, my mom's email address, my brother's. They're like, what the hell is this freaking... I just play dumb when I hear them talking about like, hey, what am I getting for this phone? So anyway, I run out of email addresses to use. So I have this website called Bug Me Not. So I'm going to drop it in the chat here. So if you're ever on a website harassing you to sign up and stuff like that, check out this website. It has millions of shared logins. So for example, what you do is, let's just say, put in a website, Bobby, like, I don't know, text.com.
Text.com?
Yeah. So you put that in, it's going to give you a username and a password that's shared across. So you don't have to put in your real email address or anything. So like I said, don't judge me. I have this burner phone app that I'm constantly downloading and reinstalling it, but I got to keep putting an email address in. So I've run out of emails, or any website. You just put in the URL and you'll give you a username and a password that's shared across the website. Now, mind you, this doesn't work on every website, but it works on a lot of websites. So if you don't want to struggle, hey, you're running out of email addresses like me to put in, check out, this site, and it will give you a shared login and a password that you can use. It doesn't work on every website, but obviously social media sites you're not going to be able to use it on. But so yeah,
that's actually a really cool tool because if you think about I'm thinking of a good way of using this. Not you burner
Look,
phone.
what? I'm using
staying
it
anonymous.
I'm using it for good reasons. So.
Good reasons, yeah. But let's say that you're testing out a website to actually make sure that it's accessible and that it can do certain things. QA testing and stuff like that is to be able to have an index of accounts that you can automatically set up, and or if you're testing out like an API, right, and it requires some type of authentication, you can go get a login from this and then be able to do some automation around it. But remember why I thought about the use of the website, and remember how Raymond, don't call him Ray Ray.
Good reason, because these spammers are calling me. That's why I'm using the burner phone. So yeah, I'm calling the spammer numbers back to see who's calling me. That's why.
Oh my god!
So you're able to put the phone number on there?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's this app I download, and it's like a virtual phone, but you got to keep putting an email address in.
Yeah, put your phone number in there, Bobby.
No, I ain't put my phone number in there. You crazy, bro. Soon before you know it, everybody's going to be calling me.
So bugmenot.com. So yeah, if you're struggling for websites like me or whatever, shared logins.
I don't know how you're struggling for websites.
Or
you got
email addresses.
He's struggling for email addresses.
Email addresses. So email addresses.
I bet you I know which sites you're going to.
Yeah, everybody knows exactly what
they're all legitimate.
Well, what you swiping right or left? Which one?
They're legitimate educational websites. Okay, so
checking out their availability. Wow, look at Raven.
So
bugmenot.com.
Yeah, check it out. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well, thank you so much for that nugget there.
Sure.
And definitely, if y'all need this type of security blanket that Raymond constantly reminds us of to be anonymous on the internet.
If you want to call someone that called you back, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So,
yeah. So what you're saying is I get a call, I don't know who it is, I can put it in there.
Well, but you can download this burner phone that I have. I can give you the name offline.
Gotcha.
But, you got to keep plugging in email addresses. So,
okay.
Yeah. So it only works for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
So where you have to remove the app and then reinstall it. So, yeah.
Well, that's your second nugget there. Yeah. If y'all didn't catch it, he actually gave 2 in 1.
Oh, yeah. So,
wow.
So what else you got, player?
All right. So I know that Mr. Let me see here. Go over here. BobbyD here. He's such a great brother-in-law here. He's always, helping his mother-in-law with her computer issues because D Hustle doesn't want to deal with the computer issues.
I don't get that phone call, so I can assist if I don't get the phone call.
Right. So, we all get bugged with that. Hey, Darren or Bobby, can you work on this computer or this stuff for me? It gets pretty annoying, right, guys?
Yeah, I got something when she's done.
It gets pretty annoying, right? So, yeah, hey, Raymond, can you look at this laptop for me? And you got to wipe out stuff like that. We all work on computers, so I got a really cool site for you guys. Anybody can use it. This thing is freaking awesome. So let's say you are whatever, if you're working on someone's computer or your computer, this website is so freaking cool, man. It's called ninenight.com. And what it does is it allows you it allows you to pick multiple programs at once. Let's just say you want to install Google, Python, or anything. You don't have to go and individually install it. You just check everything you want to install, and it drops it in your downloads folder, and you just double click it, and it will install all of that stuff at once. It doesn't put no junk, no toolbars, or nothing. This thing is freaking sweet, man. It's been out for years. I completely forgot about it, but let's just say you want to install VLC, iTunes. I want to put Google Chrome. You don't want to just do it one by one. You just pick everything you want. You hit download, double click the exe, and it puts it all at once. You don't have to struggle and wait 20 minutes installing each application once at once. This thing is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
So it is really cool. So it's called ninenight.com. If I'm butchering that, but it's really cool. It's been out for years, since Windows 7, I think. They keep it updated. It's really sweet, man. So, since Darwin doesn't want to help his mom with the computer issues, here you go, BobbyD. You can check this out. So, when you're working on her computer. So, this thing is pretty cool.
Plus, it looks like it says it has automatic updates. So
automatic updates.
It's definitely a really cool feature.
Really cool, man. This thing is awesome, man. Yeah. So, look at all the stuff.
Night.
Yeah, you just go down the list and pick what you want, and it installs it at once, man. Clean, no junk or nothing.
So D, what were you on the sideline talking
hold on.
about?
I just forward my mother a phone number that solves our problem.
You forward a number to your mom that solves our problem. Okay, who's the number? Raymond, don't call him Ray Ray.
Since it's so close by.
Facts, like literally throwing distance, right? Throwing distance, right?
You know,
it
I
makes
guess,
life easy.
Basically, what he was trying to say is, I'm getting tired of you guys always going over there. Let me help out.
Let me help out. Let me get at least dinner once or twice.
I said, I
That's
appreciate
funny.
you, Raymond. You know what? Thank you for coming through.
Raymond, keep it up, bro.
That's funny.
That is nice.
And you're in throwing rock distance, bro.
That's funny.
You're like 2 golf swings away.
I'll tell my mother he'll come walking or on a bike.
For sure.
Either or.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
worry about
hilarious.
it.
That's a good play. Thank you,
goes
D,
right
for
there.
reminding me about
You're
that.
welcome.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
yeah.
Whoa.
Over here talking ish.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
I
we
believe I have
got it covered.
Toastmasters that night. That
Look
she
at
might-
you coming up
My
with
mother takes-
excuses.
She does other days. She doesn't have to do Tuesday. She do
Facts.
Mondays, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
Facts.
Saturday, Sunday.
That's
Facts.
funny.
Yeah.
And she'll
got
send you a
that.
list of the things that you need done.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
So I do appreciate you coming, and I know you're getting mad and shit that you're not able to go to my mom's house to help out. But
That's what it is.
now, thank you. Thank you. You're the
hilarious.
best. You know, shout out to that. You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. He's here. He's ready.
Raymond, don't call him Ray Ray.
Oh, man.
All right, players. So Night definitely seems like a really cool, I guess, home utility for us to manage workstations, computers, and make sure the application stays up to date, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Definitely appreciate that nugget there.
It's like Apple. It updates for you.
Yeah, keep it all
Nice.
running.
Yep, it's been out for a few years now. So
Yeah. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything else on your list for nuggets?
Yeah, I got one more. So
Is it a show?
It's a show.
Oh,
I
hold
know
on. Let me make an interjection first. Before he even tells the show, whatever platform this show is on, I need y'all to send us a check, Raymond. Like, you need to follow up with them sending us checks. For real, though. And D-Hustle, too. All this stuff we've been talking about, Apple and Samsung's, we definitely need a check from them, too.
Yeah, they ain't sending Jack.
That's funny.
So what's up, Raymond?
So yeah, let me go ahead and get the URL ready to drop it here. So you guys ever watch a show or a movie? You always see an actor and you don't know their name, but you get excited.
Yeah.
Because you know that thing is going to be fire when you see this actor, like, but you don't know their name.
Yeah.
You ever see a movie like, oh, okay, you see this guy or a woman, I'm like, you see him in, I see him in this so-and-so.
Yeah.
This is how I felt about this actor here. Some black guy. He doesn't have like a typical name like Will Smith or Denzel Washington. But whenever I see this guy, I know this show's going to be heat. And I heard some rumblings about it. And obviously, you know, I finished The Penguin. We can all agree that show was awesome.
Facts. Give me
This
a
show
round of
just came out a
applause.
couple weeks ago. And I just watched the final episode last night. Even I was texting my brother. This show is heat. It's fire. I don't know if you guys watched it, but I'm going to drop it in the group chat right now. It's on Amazon Prime Video. This show is freaking, it's fire. If you like crime, drama, the whole cops and all that stuff like that, you've guys seen this black guy before, right?
Yeah.
This show is fire, gentlemen. This show, it's only 8 episodes. I don't know what the hell his name is, but whenever I see him in something, I know it's going to be fire.
Yeah.
So this show is on
It's a phenomenal show.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Phenomenal
You guys
show.
seen it?
Yeah.
I finished
Well, you
it.
didn't say the show yet.
Cross.
Alex
So
Cross.
Detective Cross. Yeah, this show is freaking fire for our listeners or anyone else if you haven't seen this here. So watch this immediately. Prime, you nailed it on the Prime is coming for Netflix. I got to give Prime some props here. This show is fire. What's the gentleman's name?
Here it is right there.
Aldous Hodge. Okay.
Aldous Hodge.
Okay. All
He's
right.
38. He's our
Okay.
age.
All right. Doran, what'd you think of the show?
I like it.
Okay.
I like it a lot. I finished it.
Yeah.
It was a good show.
It's an amazing
I can't
show.
wait for season 2 to come out.
You think they're going to have a season 2?
Definitely.
Okay.
I seen it too.
You didn't think there's going Did you finish it?
I did. I finished it last
So
night.
you're telling me you didn't see at the end? He's has a problem of not seeing things at the end.
He likes shows the end. He don't like shows to leave space open. It's like he can't see it.
Let me break it down for him. So at the end, I'm not going to tell everybody because people haven't seen it
no
yet.
spoilers, please.
You didn't see the detective talking to somebody about when he was eating his chicken wings?
Oh, yeah.
That's what's the plug.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. All right. Okay.
So he didn't see that.
He didn't see that.
I saw it. I just
Yeah.
didn't
He didn't see
it didn't click.
I
I
think
didn't
he was gonna
compress.
go.
Yeah.
He didn't see it, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't see the end. He just seen the credits and he was like, it's a great show. I'm done.
Yeah. So, all right.
But I will say the show was really good.
You finished it too, Bobby?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I like the fact that it had almost 2 different storylines in one.
Yeah, it did.
And
yeah,
it was like, wow, like how does these overlap? How do they intersect? And then ultimately, him being able to close it out was hard at the end for me. I mean,
good.
It was good.
Yeah, it was
good villain. You know, that's different with the whole serial killer thing.
Yeah.
That was,
I got a surprise for y'all.
What?
I bet you didn't know his partner. Mm-hmm. You know who his partner is?
The other black guy, right?
The other black guy.
No.
It's the Old Spice guy.
No way.
He's the Old Spice guy?
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Are you guys not watching the show, bro?
I'm watching the show, but I didn't know
Who
that
the heck is going to be able to know that Old Spice guy if he punched me in the face? If that Old Spice guy walked up to me right now, would you know that was him?
Yes, I knew.
Come
As soon
on.
as I seen him with the beard,
9 out of 10 people would not know.
I was with my wife. I was like, "Yo, is that the Old Spice guy?" She goes, "Let me see." She goes, "Yes, he gained some weight." I said, "Yes, he did."
No way.
That's wild.
Go ahead and look at it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the guy right there.
Put some images on it. Put images.
Images.
Just saying,
images.
he hasn't done anything outside of Old Spice.
Oh, he is
Interesting.
the freaking Old Spice
Oh,
guy.
come on, man. He didn't have a beard on Old. I mean,
Look at the one in the shower.
okay.
Oh, right here.
Anyone you want to pick up. That's him.
Yep.
He had a little beard. I mean, it wasn't puffy
You
like
saw
it
that
is.
with his beard? I could not see that.
How do you even?
I don't know.
No.
D Hustle got
You don't
good
think
radar.
that is him?
I mean,
That is
if
him.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think he watched the show, ladies and
nobody
gentlemen.
would know that outside of.
I
like,
didn't know it. I didn't know
come
he was the
on,
Old
man.
Spice
Yeah,
guy.
He doesn't have a recognizable face like Will Smith or Denzel Washington. You know what the saying is with black people.
Does Colin Farrell look like he was Colin Farrell in The Penguin?
Hell no, he did not.
But
did
you
not.
knew it was Colin Farrell.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I will say.
Put Isaiah Mustafa, is he the Old Spice guy for Raymond? There it goes right there. That's
Oh,
the
yeah,
first
yeah.
thing that come
All
up.
right. I'm just saying.
Oh,
9 out of 10 people are not going to know that.
And now you guys know because you heard it
Okay?
here first.
Now we
at the
know.
sh-
Thank you. That's a great
at the
nugget.
show.
Wow, D.
That makes me
was
like
good.
the show even more now.
Yeah, you caught a gem there.
Man,
Nice. Wow.
Give it a talk. Give it
Okay.
up.
Okay.
D's like that one's mine.
That's a nice nugget.
But yes, it's a great show. Back to Raymond. Yeah, it's a phenomenal show. I hope they have a part 2 going. I think they're gonna have a part 2.
Yeah, I mean they had good viewership.
Yeah. Came out of nowhere. Like, you know, dropped like a freaking anvil. This show was
my wife
great.
watched it one episode and she said I can't watch it no more. I gotta let baby. She had to let me come see it too.
Oh,
she was like, I
nice.
seen the first episode. I was
Okay.
like, oh, hold on, Bobby got to come watch this.
Yeah, I
too.
had to like slow roll it. Now I
Yeah.
find that if I find a show, I don't binge it anymore now.
Yeah.
I think that's a disgrace.
What, binging it?
Yes, I
Why?
think that's a disgrace binging a show now. I want to enjoy it. I
Like
just
Shogun.
you still got to finish Shogun.
I'm not gonna finish
see
it.
that?
I'm not gonna finish
He's
it.
gonna clean up in the academy, so just letting you know.
That's fine. That's
man.
fine. I'm
Yeah,
not
but
gonna.
I'm finding that's just me. I'm not binging shows no more. If it's good,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna slow grind it
Yeah.
to enjoy it more because like I'm not doing.
But
that
it's so
no more.
tempting, bro.
It is.
It's so
It's hard.
tempting.
You gotta
They
be
leave you
strong,
on a
though.
cliffhanger every
Be
time.
strong.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Dang.
Great
But,
show.
Yeah, that's a great show.
Fantastic.
Great Old Spice guy.
Yeah. Yo, he played a really good part.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
I
He's
think he
awesome.
played his position extremely well. Right?
good.
And those that we'll just say that he's like the best uncle and best brother,
Yeah.
and also partner as a detective
Yep.
that I've
Yep.
ever seen in a show before. So I thought he really did his thing for sure.
Yeah, it was good. Very good show.
Yeah. Dang, Raymond, that was a really good one to pull out. And Prime, I don't know what they're doing. They're going for Netflix and all of these shows.
No, Prime is killing it, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you have Amazon Prime, it's one of your benefits. People forget about it, but Amazon Prime's got some hidden gems on there.
Yeah.
I mean, they already have football on there so far.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's true. Yep.
Actually, low key, there was this feature that I seen that I think I may have forwarded to y'all on IG, where you can switch on a mode when you're watching football on Amazon, so that it looks like you're playing Madden. Did y'all see that yet?
I don't think
I gotta find that. That thing was fire. It was like, yo, how in the world do they have the camera view changed away so that they could basically make it seem like you're playing a Madden game while watching football? I'm gonna look it up while y'all still chatting up. But yeah, that was a cool Prime feature that I seen pop up.
Cool. All right.
Yep.
That's
I know
awesome.
I didn't
Well,
send
now
it to
you know.
y'all.
Now you know the guy smell. He's smelling detective right
Nice.
now.
That's
So,
awesome. All right. That's cool that we all three watched the show. Very cool.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. Amazon, you spelled it wrong.
Sorry.
But they probably.
Have you guys told anybody else about the show?
No, actually, I finished it on Sunday.
Okay.
So no, I haven't told
Okay.
anybody.
Yeah, tell your brother. I know your brother likes watching a good show.
Yep.
Yeah, it's almost like this.
Also, another good show I'm hearing that I'm gonna watch is Lioness. I don't know if you
Oh,
guys
Lioness
Lioness
is
is
really,
good. Yeah,
really,
you've
really,
never
good.
seen it?
really good show. No, I haven't seen
Yeah.
it yet. That's my next one I'm gonna go see. But she wanted to go see Cross. 'Cause I wanted to see Lioness, and I can't wait for her anymore, man. Because she it's like waiting for
She's slowing
eternity.
you down,
She's
huh?
slowing me down. So
That's
I said, you
funny.
know what? Let me go ahead and watch Lioness real quick. And she was like, no, I want to watch Cross. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, here goes the video. It's playing in the background here. Sorry, you all. I'm not watching. I'll drop it inside of our Discord so you can see. But basically, what it does is the camera view changes and it's behind the quarterback, and it basically is just like the Madden game, so you can kind of
that's
see
cool.
them play the run, the roll. I mean, like the patterns or the path. What is they called? The play that they're gonna run. And you can. It's fire. Like the first time I seen it, I was like, "Ooh, I can't wait until another game happens on Prime." So if you do watch a football game on Prime, which they do have a few more games before the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
I'm definitely gonna try it out.
Nugget for Bobby there.
Yeah, at least I get one.
Yeah, everybody got a nugget today.
Look up Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime Madden mode is what you look up.
That's awesome.
Nice. Nice.
I didn't know they had
right.
that.
All right, fellas. Well, Raymond, thank you so much for those nuggets. It's always good to jump into some good websites, and definitely a really great show. Amazon, I need y'all to send that check.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop asking because,
I got to give Hollywood whoever props with these shows. You got the Penguin,
Yeah.
Shogun,
Yeah.
Cross.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been killing it this
Penguin
year.
was on Prime?
No, it's on,
HBO.
I'm just saying,
It's on
in
HBO,
general,
okay.
like
Just in
Hollywood
general.
making these shows
Yeah.
for the end of the year like this was fire.
Actually, this is... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead before I
They're
jump
getting
in.
tired of making Fast and Furious 10. And stuff, so it's just,
Speaking of that,
there's another one coming out. Yeah,
that's what I heard. The
Unbelievable, bro.
Vin Diesel wants The Rock back.
I don't know.
I don't want anybody back. I need to finish that, bro.
Because
I mean, like 10 going to 11.
I don't know how many more card jumps they could do, and
But I
they
feel
all
like-
survive.
I feel like it's become like James Bond now. You know, they just keep making it.
Come
You
on.
know,
I mean, it's people still watch it for some odd reason.
My son watches.
I like Hobb and Shaw.
Yeah.
Hobb and Shaw was a little different. It was, wasn't none of that, but I like that. But it's like the Saw. Saw has like so many.
Oh God,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love all the Saws, every single one of them.
I mean, like,
it.
y'all gotta stop. You gotta know when to stop.
Yeah,
You gotta
me
know when to
too.
stop.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But it is what it is.
What I was going to mention is we didn't get a chance on the podcast to talk about the closing of Penguin, the end of the show.
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
So what did y'all think about the closing?
It was good. Well,
He
I
hasn't seen the end.
well,
We had
You
to
haven't
tell
seen
him.
the end?
No, I did.
He's
I was-
seen
all
it,
right,
but we
let
had
me-
to tell him he
well,
didn't know
all
if the
right. Well,
Batman side
okay,
and all
okay.
that.
I seen the closing, but I was upset on what happened. So it kind of changed I was rooting for Oz, and then what happened at the end, I kind of turned on Oz for what he did at the end.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So we're not
So,
going to spoil it, but definitely
yeah.
go watch the show.
Definitely.
There definitely is a
The
twist
show
at
of
the
the
end.
year, yeah. So, yeah.
Definitely show of the year, for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
And yo, I don't know how in the world an actor can be as great as he was, Colin Farrell, as the Penguin. Like, I can't see anybody else be Penguin other than him now. That's how great of an actor he
Yeah.
was
Nah, he
in
did
that
his
show.
thing. He did
Big
his
round
thing.
of applause for him.
Let me debate here. I know this is very, controversial. Would we say that the Penguin now, after watching that show, is more evil than the Joker? And that
With that last scene?
No, I'm just saying, you don't think he's surpassed the Joker now as being more evil?
I don't think so.
Really?
I mean,
this guy's a psychopath.
And what the joke is.
Jaika's a psychopath too, but I feel like watching this show, it's like this guy's
Yeah.
on another level.
It
I don't
is.
know. I think
Everybody
he's-
has their own thing. I mean, the Joker has his own thing.
Yeah,
Penguin, the Riddler.
yeah.
But
I will say that he's
severe,
definitely.
severe on top, the Joker.
Yeah, I still think the Joker still gets it because
Okay,
he's a little different.
Because if you really look at it, I don't know if we had the discussion before. There's no other Joker like Heath Ledger.
I
Yeah,
get
for
that,
sure.
Yes.
And he did crazy stuff. And if you go back, I mean, yes, I do like the first Joker with Jack Nicholson. He did his thing there, but he did more in depth into this movie than the first Joker.
Yeah.
So he does a lot of crazy shit. Like who plants a bomb in somebody's belly
Facts.
Yeah.
and
Get him locked up in jail.
and locked up in jail? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Who does that?
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts.
And that's the difference because I feel like Joker was doing things strategically in the mafia moves type stuff, right? Joker was against the whole system, right? He burnt money. He didn't care anything. Penguin is trying to come up. He wants to have that parade. He wants people to celebrate him, right? So
and plus he's a drug guy, so he was mostly into the drugs and all that, trying to take property, trying to take ownership, trying to be on top.
Yeah.
I get
trying to be the kingpin.
Yes. My thoughts is not giving any spoilers. Is what happened to the family, his close family, and then his
that was
partner.
fucked up, though.
I relate the Kingpin to the Penguin.
Okay.
If you look at the old school Daredevil movie, how the Kingpin is.
You ever seen the Daredevil series?
No. Yes.
The Kingpin is fire. He's a good. That's a good. That's a good comparison, actually. Yeah. Kingpin is fire.
Yes.
Yeah,
for sure.
They're bringing that back, actually.
Nice. We're recording something else or someone else, new actors and stuff like that?
No, same actors are going to keep it hardcore. It's on Disney Plus.
So Ben Affleck is coming back.
Not Ben Affleck, the guy that was originally in it on the Netflix series.
Okay.
On Disney Plus.
But Disney is letting them do their thing.
Well, they have to.
Yeah.
Right? There'll be an uproar.
Yeah.
Well, definitely appreciate your segment here, Raymond.
Sure.
Raymond's Nuggets. We always have some really good conversations. And next up, we got some sports stuff. Well, what's up, D?
All right. All right, let's get back to subjects here, ladies and gentlemen. Sports. So soccer's on. If you guys are following soccer, I don't follow too much of soccer, but hopefully your team is doing phenomenal.
MLB, right? What they call
soccer?
MLS.
MLS.
Well, you got the Europe League too.
Euro League and stuff like that. So they're doing their thing. College football, doing a phenomenal thing. Almost done. If you guys not know, there is undefeated team Oregon. It's 12-0. I don't know if you guys know that or not.
Raymond ain't saying much this year about college football.
Miami's 10-2.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you guys lost 2 games.
Bad loss last weekend.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. But I got a little issue going on here. How do you guys feel about Colorado, Mr. Prime Time?
I got to give Prime his props. You cannot.
Even though he's 7-2.
He's 9-3 actually.
9-3.
9-3. 9-3.
He turned it around. I thought they were going to flop this year, and 2 of his players, they're saying, might go 1-2 in the draft.
I heard
Travis
that too.
Hunter, yeah.
You got to give this guy props. Like
Gotta
all the
give him
haters and everything like
Yeah.
that. He turned the program around to 9-3, and he might have his son go as a number 1 pick, and then the DB/receiver go number 2. Is he in the Heisman?
You talking about? Yeah, you mean Travis Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be going number 1.
You think he's going number 1?
Number 1
his
instead of
son's
Prime.
going number 1.
Nah.
No.
Nah, I don't
Quarterback
think so.
always goes number 1, D.
Yeah, you're right. But if it wasn't for his style of playing, I think he should be going number 1.
Yeah,
personally.
no.
I mean, if
hear
you really,
you, but you don't know what position that kid's going to play.
yeah, well, he's gonna play running back. I mean, wide receiver.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think he's an amazing wide receiver.
He's okay. Well, he plays 2 positions, so but yeah, wide receiver / combo. But my question is he in the draft was one of the finalists?
What do you mean in the draft?
Not the draft. I'm sorry, the Heisman race.
You talking about the quarterback?
Travis?
Yeah, yes, Travis.
Yes. I think
he is? Okay.
I think he's going to be Heisman.
Okay.
Yeah. He's lined up number 2
He's
right
lined
here.
up to be on Heisman.
Okay, because there was
think
like some controversy if he wasn't going to be in it or not and stuff like that. So Dion was kind of like prompting him up. So okay,
Yeah.
all right,
I think he's like almost Dion's 4th son, kid.
yeah,
4th or
so-
5th son. The way that
But yeah,
he's
yeah,
a part of that
that's my
family.
thoughts on Colorado. They're not going to make the playoffs, but mad shout out to Prime. He did a great job.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Yeah, big shout outs to Prime. And it's only been 2 years, right?
Yeah.
2 years come back and make a program, rank, and also, be talking about being in
Yeah.
competition.
People are signing up, wanting to go to school there.
Yeah.
The money, everything. Like,
Yeah.
he's,
Who goes
he's
to
done his
that
job.
school?
Who?
Omari, right?
Yeah, Orion.
Orion. Shout out to
Orion Sanchez.
Sanchez. He goes to Colorado to that school.
Yeah,
Doing big
Ryan
things out
Sanchez.
there.
Yeah, he's in a graduate program or master. No, he's in a PhD program out there. He's gonna be like an aerospace scientist, bro.
Nice.
Like big shout outs to Orion, man. We really enjoy chatting up with you during Thanksgiving. But I also heard that
Don't say it.
Dallas Cowboys
That's not gonna happen.
He said it.
might be lining
said
up
it.
a play to bring Prime
I
and
doubt
his 3 sons with him. If they take him in round number 1 and 2, if they have the first pick, I mean,
They're not that bad to get the number 1 pick, I don't think.
who? Dallas?
Yeah.
Dallas is not getting number 1. You know who's getting number 1?
Yes. The Giants. Welcome to New York. trenders.
Actually, we on a 3-way tie right now. It's the Giants, the Raiders, and Jacksonville.
Oh, I haven't heard Jacksonville in a minute.
Well, actually, I was going to talk about that hit that he got hit.
Oh, yeah.
My man got hit really, really hard.
Sorry, didn't mean to jump ahead. Let's wrap up college football real quick.
Yeah, that's all I had to say about college. Forget about Heisman. Shout out to my man Prime. Yeah. Shout out to that organization, Colorado. I lose a lot of respect for you, Prime, if you go to Dallas. I'm telling you that right now. I do understand you did go to that team. You did play for that team.
Yes.
I understand that, but please don't go over there, man. It's not for you.
Right now, Belichick's going to the Cowboys.
We'll see.
Bill
Belichick is coming back around?
Yeah, he wants to come back.
Does he?
Yeah.
I could see that, though. Yeah, it's going to be a different
Out of
system,
all
though.
teams? Yeah, you rather go to the Dolphins, bro. I mean, I'd rather him go to the Dolphins than freaking Cowboys.
No, he's going to the Cowboys.
We'll see.
So you're telling me Bill Belichick?
He's retired right now. He's chilling
right now.
Do
you know what team he coach for?
Yes, he wants to come back.
What team did he coach for?
The Patriots.
What team you think he will go?
Back to?
Back to.
You think back to the Patriots?
They fired him at the Patriots. Why would he go back there?
Well, so Saquon went from the Giants to the. I'm saying everybody will go to a rival team.
Okay, I got you.
Out of all teams.
Got you.
It's not going to be the Jets.
Yeah.
Maybe the Dolphins.
No, he's not coming to the Dolphins.
I see what you're saying.
We gave our quarterback an extension. I mean, our coach an extension. So.
Wow. Yeah. He only got one more year, though.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Probably waiting.
But I could see Bill Belichick at the Cowboys, though.
Anyway,
let's get Jerry has to get out of the way. Jerry has to get out of the way.
That's exactly what has to happen.
Hockey's doing. If you guys like hockey, hockey's on right now. Toronto's up, beating the Panthers. They are 1 game behind. Right now, they're on a 3-game winning streak, so they just lost first place to the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Well, Canada runs that sport, so
it is what it is over there. So, free agency in baseball. Baseball is going on right now. A lot of moves. The Mets are making powerful moves. But did you hear about Ohtani trying to get his $325K worth of baseball cards from his ex-interpreter?
Ooh. So he's still fighting against that guy.
Still fighting against that guy. He wants his baseball cards back from his ex-interpreter. So he is going through that right now as we speak.
What, the interpreter took it?
I guess. It says right here, I guess his bank account, I guess he's stealing $17 million from unexpected athletes. And then returning signature collectible baseball cards from Ohtani that were in, I guess, Missouri. I can pronounce that. I apologize. Unauthorized wrongful possession. So I guess he took his wrongful possession baseball cards and he wants that shit back.
I want it back too. Wow. $300,000 for a card? Sign?
So, yep.
I want it.
He needs that back.
Facts.
And other news, basketball.
What's going on in the NBA?
Well, what do you guys want to know? Bronny went to the G League.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, so shout out to Bronny and that organization there.
A shout out?
Yeah, that's a shout out. Yeah, I mean, I knew he's not ready. I thought he was ready.
Nobody thought that. Real basketball fans did not think that.
You know, there's a good meme over there with him, LeBron walking
him out?
Walking him to the G League.
Oh, my God.
I don't want to go there. Oh, man, I got to show that meme. Other than that, standing, if you guys want to hear, Cleveland is doing phenomenal basketball right now. Yeah, right behind them is the Boston. Good for them. My Knicks are in 4th place. Other than that, I mean, if you guys want to know what the Heat is all the way down.
Yeah. But let me know.
They're 9 and 10.
9 and 10.
You guys are stretching.
It's almost 50%, bro. Almost.
It is what it is.
Suck. We got blown out last night. That was embarrassing.
Yeah. You watched the game?
I know, because my fantasy didn't give me nothing.
Oh, that's the only reason why D watches the game. Is if a player's on his roster.
Also talking about fantasy, about football. Let's get back fantasy football. Let's do some predictions here. Fantasy is almost done. Playoffs is there.
Yeah.
My man Raymond is having a phenomenal.
You having a phenomenal year this year?
I'm killing it in fantasy this year. 2 losses only.
Wow!
I already clinched the playoffs.
I would like to be in your fantasy next year. Sign me up.
Darwin said, "I want it. I want the heat.
I want to know what that smoke."
Yeah. I'm 10-2-1.
10-2. Yeah, I am 6-7-1, which I'm not even seeing playoffs, and I'm 7-6 as a 3-way tie. Right, actually, it's a 5-way tie right now. And one fantasy I'm in, and I am in 3rd place. Is a must win for me this week.
Yeah.
But who do you guys think is going to win football? predictions.
I mean, let me tell you, the Cards, the way that the Cards are playing out, I seen Kansas City play the other day. The NFL wants them to be in the playoffs, wants them to be in the championship. I just don't know if they have the capability of getting there. Because they're like running on, in terms of my opinion, pins and needles. A loss is right around the corner. Sorry, Portia Campbell Smith.
Shout out to Portia.
Big shout outs out to you, Portia.
Over there, Kansas City.
But in terms of people Detroit, I think they're definitely in the running for me. I can definitely see Detroit do some work at the playoffs, maybe even get to the chip. But those are the only two teams that I think are lined up to do very well. The Dolphins, I don't know if they'll be able to scrap through wild card. Their season might be done already. But yeah, those are the only two teams that I see pulling up. How about you?
Yeah, I was gonna say Detroit was the best team. They're still good, but right now I got to put Philly on the NFC.
Philly?
They're like on a 9-game winning streak. Sorry, Giants fans. Don't know why you let Saquon go. He might be the MVP. I'm going to pick Philly and then KC. I cannot stand that team. Like you said, they keep winning by these 1-2 points.
Oh, my gosh.
The refs, like the NFL wants them to go, but they're going to get beat by a good team. I cannot wait till they play a real good team like Buffalo spanked them a couple weeks ago because they keep winning these little 1-2 games.
Oh, my gosh.
It's frustrating. So I'm going to pick the Bills and Philly. That's my
and
prediction.
Philly.
Bills look like the best team on the AFC.
Yeah.
And Philly, they just look ridiculous.
They're holding it down.
Yeah.
And they've been in the run before, too.
Winning streak. Yeah. With Saquon, they're killing it. So Detroit's good, too, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go with, for that conference, Philly or Detroit. I think Detroit might surprise everybody, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. They're hard nosed.
If everybody gets healthy over there,
yeah.
I see that. But yes, Philly's having a phenomenal game. 8-game winning streak, as Raymond said. But again, sometimes Jalen can hurt people at the end.
True.
It is what it is.
Give the ball to Saquon.
As far as the other league, the other division, yes, Buffalo's looking good, but I feel like Pittsburgh might surprise people.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, I forgot about Pittsburgh. You're right. Pittsburgh does look good.
Pittsburgh might surprise you. Kansas City,
see what the record is.
Pittsburgh is 9-3 right now.
9-3?
Yeah. But yeah, I think Kansas City. It's you can't do Kansas City out there doing their thing. For me, that's just I don't know, man. Just the wide receivers for me.
Find these little ways to win. It's like, come on, they're gonna get like the bounce kick. They're gonna get the block field. It's like, what the heck is
or
up with
the
this?
other team makes the biggest mistake ever.
It's like, what is it with this
fumbling the ball
team?
with 2 seconds left on the clock? That's crazy.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah, they pull some stuff. It's a lot of trick hats there. The Raiders lost that game. I thought Raiders was going to win.
I'm saying. I was like, come on.
Panthers, they won the Panthers by 3 points.
Yes. I'm like,
very weird. Broncos showed them their business.
Yes.
Bills. I apologize about that. Broncos almost had something going on there. The less field goal. Again, Broncos is a good team. Something to look at.
Yeah, Broncos too.
And your boy Travis Kelce didn't really do much in that game for you, player.
What, man, Travis? I need to speak to you about this situation.
Here it goes.
I pick you up every year, bro. This year, when I need you, you're not coming through. The same way I didn't pick up Barkley this year because he did me dirty going to Philly. But now that I see the tapes, I apologize on my behalf as a Giants fan. It is not your fault. Okay, you did what you had to do. But next year, I ain't picking you up because I got to let that ship slide.
But for Travis, he gets a...
Travis, yes. Freaking believable.
Yeah. That was wild.
And shout out to Brock Bowers. Bowers, you doing your thing over there in the Raiders organization. I'm picking you up next year. I'm dropping Kelce.
Yeah, he was looking good. You did call him out.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's all I have for football. Basketball.
Before football, what about that quarterback that got ran over?
Lawson.
Travis Lawrence.
Yeah. Did y'all see that play?
The guy got suspended for 3 games.
Wow.
Just to give you a heads up.
Yeah, he knocked him out.
It wasn't a dirty hit, though. It was a late hit.
Well, he was already sliding. He came in. But again, the quarterback has to get touched. Instead of hitting him, I would have just touched him or something like that. There it goes right there. If you guys want to see it.
Yeah.
Bad hit. I didn't think it was worth it. But again, your cornerbacks, you guys are itching. You guys want to be defenders.
Yeah.
It's football. What kind of football? You're expected to get hit. You're signed up to get hit.
Facts.
Again, it shouldn't be hurting like that, like Tua. Instead of sliding, you know, they want to hit the guy.
Yeah. Especially if you want to square up with him.
Or these cornerbacks, defensive ends want to be known, yo, I knocked that guy out.
Yeah.
It was me.
Yeah.
I put him in crutches. But again, you guys got to understand.
That is
guys,
wild.
He got out the game, too. It was
He was laid out. He looked like he got knocked out. Like, cold.
Again, defensive ends, you guys got to do that to a running back.
Correct.
Let's do, guys who are normally are used to being hit.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Running backs, tight ends.
Right.
Even wide receivers.
Even wide receivers are sliding.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because all defenses, you guys are meant to hit.
Oh, yeah. Famous Marvin Harrison for the Colts.
Yeah.
He used to always slide. It pissed people off.
Yeah. Because he knew it was
the
up.
ball,
They come in. You got to understand. And this is the number one sport of concussion, ladies and gentlemen. You guys, it's a dangerous sport out there. You guys got to be careful out there, but you guys signed up for football. You guys know exactly what it is, especially all you freaking quarterbacks slide. I don't care if you guys have to do something. If not, throw the ball away.
Yeah.
Speaking of sliding, why isn't the Bills quarterback never gets these hits? That guy is like different.
Because the man is like 300 and freaking
He's a big boy.
Pound, big boy. That's Big Allen.
Did you see that touchdown he did?
No, I didn't see it.
It's like he caught it to himself or something. Bro, it's like he's ridiculous.
Yeah, but he's a big guy.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
Cam Newton used to say that too on his podcast. He was like, "Yo, it was just because of my size that people didn't want to size me up like that because he said he would lower his shoulder too."
Josh Allen, that you got to see that touchdown he did. It was ridiculous.
That's what's up.
Man is a beast.
Yeah, he's
Lamar
a beast.
Jackson is a beast. Those are quarterbacks that want to get hit. They don't care to get hit. I respect that 100, but they hit in the gym. I don't see these other. Travis Lawrence ain't gonna hit in the gym like Lamar and these guys are. Yeah. So just to give you a heads up on that. And then basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, like I said, everybody's doing phenomenal. I guess that what's it called again? The Lakers won that banner crap. What's it called again?
That was last year or
last year.
What they did a raising of the banner?
No, that little
the
cup
playoff thing. Yeah, the cup.
The cup thing that's coming up. If you guys are interested in that stuff,
it's hard to watch basketball when they have the different colors of the court and all that stuff. I can't even watch it.
But that's all I got, guys. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Roger that. Well, fellas, we're at the end of our show. Audience, I hope y'all enjoyed our conversation here. Covering a lot of topics this afternoon, from Marvelous Creation coming through and, shining a little bit of bright light on us and letting know how she got into the business of bakery and stuff like that, to Samsung and new flip phones and maybe Apple thinking about leveling up. D said holla at him because he got ideas for days.
Hot ideas.
And then big shout outs to Raymond's Nuggets, coming in there, dropping some gems, some really cool tools. And if you need that burner phone, my guy got you.
Hit me up offline.
He said hit him up offline.
For, educational purposes.
Yeah. But if you need that, he got you, though. And definitely big shout outs to D Hustle bringing in and closing us out with sports. Another spot that I want to definitely shine some bright light on is our sponsor shop spot. I mentioned Marvelous Creation, but I'm going to mention her again. If you're in Palm Beach, from Palm Beach all the way down to Miami-Dade, she's servicing anyone looking to celebrate their family in terms of parties, treats, cake pops, a whole cake. She does wedding cake. She does birthday cake. She does it all. She will be attending a few events. But big shout outs to all the events that she's going to be attending this holiday season. She's always working really hard, and we want to definitely show some appreciation to her. So thank you so much. We're about to close it out, fellas. Can y'all believe episode 50? Man, I can't wait for next year. 2025 is right around the corner. I hope you all are getting your plans lined up. I hope you all are reflecting on 2024 and all the great things you do. And one thing that I want to say real quick, if you bring the music down real quick, is I want to give a few big thank yous. First of all, let's get a big round of applause for my guy, Raymond. Don't call him Ray. Thank you so much for holding it down, my brother. Bringing your nuggets, being available, and, talking to the camera and saying hi to the people, and always being yourself. So we very much appreciate it. And don't forget my right-hand man, my guy, D Hustle, holding it down. My guy, D Hustle, holding it down. As always, all of 2024, traveling the country with me, visiting and featuring on Backstage with BobbyD, also holding it down here at the podcast and all the operation stuff that we got going on here at the Tech Hustle. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much for all that you do, my man. I really do.
Thank you.
And big round of applause back to you again. Also, there's 2 more names that I want to mention real quick. Jasmine Wrights. Big shout out to Jasmine Wrights.
Jasmine.
She's holding it down on our newsletter side of the table. We are coming out with our next final episode of our newsletter for this year. So I want y'all to make sure y'all tune in and check it out. And then I want to give a big shout out to our video guy. What's his name again? Raham. My guy over in Nigeria, overseas, my man. Very much appreciate all the production that you're doing. We really do appreciate all the new pop-ups and things that we have going on in our video. And if you don't see the like and subscribe button, press it now. Thank you so much for your continued support here at the Tech Hustle. And if I forgot your name and if I missed you, definitely much respect to you. And thank y'all so much for holding us down for this whole year. We're going to keep it going for 2025. Any last words, Raymond?
Everybody, stay safe. Have a good year. See you in 2025.
That's what's up. My guy D Hustle, what's up, player?
First of all, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank my man Raymond. Don't call me Ray Ray, even though in his Discord it says Ray Ray. So I'm very confused on that. I also want to thank him also for losing his bet that he has to give me some lunch. He hasn't.
Facts. Facts. Because he got put down in the D League. Not even he's still playing. He's down in the D League.
Also want to give him a big shout out. Also, he's got a lot of great nuggets, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are not put onto the sit, he's got a lot of good stuff. In case you don't know, you got a burner phone. So
yeah.
And you need it. Last but not least, a special thank out to my man BobbyD. Without him, one of my right hand mans. If without him, I don't know where I'll be right about now. Thank you for giving me the opportunity and the love and having me here and being on the podcast, being part of his love and his journey. And also happy holidays from us, from the Tech Hustle. Much love to you guys, and see you next year.
Roger that. Turn that music back up, player. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We're at episode 50. We're at the end of the year. This is our last recording. We still got some more stuff coming out, so don't think that we ain't going to be publishing. But I want to say once again, thank y'all for being a part of this community. A big shout out to our almost 3,000 followers on YouTube. Give them a big round of applause for our followers on YouTube. Spotify, we're running up numbers. Our newsletter's running up numbers. Our community members, give a big shout out to our community members for holding us down. We got a new year coming up with new ideas and different things that we'll be working on. If you're not already following, subscribe, tell your friends about us, tell your community about us, because we're really out here changing minds, changing lives. And yeah, we'll see y'all next year, 2025.
All right.
Peace.
See ya.